Welcome into the Chiefs Report after a very disappointing loss to the Indianapolis Colts, 20-17 in Indy. I'm your host, Harrison Graham, and appreciate True Classic as they sponsor today's postgame show. True Classic Tees, I'm rocking one of their polos right now. Very comfortable T-shirts and polos that fit males of all sizes, and you can get 25% off with promo code CHAT when you go to trueclassictees.com/chat. That is trueclassictees.com/chat, promo code CHAT. All right, guys, I tried to tell you all week this was a trap game. Indianapolis has played well against the Chiefs in the past, and they did it again today, 20-17. You look at the box score, and you're like, how did the Chiefs lose this game? Well, there's a lot of reasons. The inability to run the football was a problem, but just self-inflicted wounds is really the story of the game for Kansas City. Matty Ice made enough plays, didn't turn the ball over. He threw a couple of touchdowns. But at the end of the day, you hold Jonathan Taylor to 71 yards, 3.4 yards per carry, and you lose this game. If you told me that he would run it 21 times for 71 yards, I'd be like, oh, Chiefs win easily. But that's why you lace them up and play the games, and it did not work in the Chiefs' favor. Colts defense deserves credit, too, without Darius Leonard holding Kansas City to 315 yards, 257 passing, 58 rushing. The rushing attack was abysmal, not good on third down, 3 of 10. Penalties fine. I mean, less than 50 yards. 6 is a little high, but all things considered, 6 for 45 isn't that big of a deal, but not enough. 17 points, not enough to win on the road in the NFL, and that proved to be the case today. What's your one-word reaction to the Chiefs' loss to the Colts here in Week 3? My one word is self-inflicted. That's kind of a cheat, but a hyphenated word, self-inflicted. The Chiefs should not have lost this game. Let me know what your one-word reaction is, but the Chiefs should not have lost this game. Patrick Mahomes didn't have a great game. He threw a pick late, trying to drive him down to win the game. But this was a game that they should have won. 20 of 35, 262, touchdown, a pick. Certainly not the best game he's ever played, but I would say at worst he played on an equal level to Matt Ryan, and that it just wasn't good enough. The reason the Chiefs lost this game is Matt Amendola missed a 34-yard field goal. He also missed an extra point. They tried to go for a fake field goal where Tommy Townsend threw it. Even if it's caught, it's not going to be a first down. The Chiefs could not get out of their own way in key situations. Chris Jones, he has a taunting, whatever penalty you want to call, unsportsmanlike on the drive that the Colts took the lead on. He acknowledged after the game, hey, the league's changing. I got to keep my mouth shut. The Colts should not have won this game. I told you all week, though, this is a classic trap game. The Chiefs have crushed the Cardinals. They beat a good Chargers team. Colts are reeling. Darius Leonard's out. Trap game, and they lose. Of course. They fell into the trap. You're on your backup kicker guy on the street who kicked well last week but did not kick well today, which really doesn't make sense. You're playing indoors in a freaking dorm, Amendola. Make a 34-yard field goal, for Christ's sake. But, of course, he missed it. Bigger picture, though, because losing a game to the Colts in Week 3 on the road, it's not a huge deal. Coming into this season, Colts are expected to compete in the AFC South. I don't think it's that, consequential that you lost this game. Here's what is problematic, though. At the end of the first half, Eric Bieniemy calls a draw play with 18 seconds left that the Chiefs own 40. Patrick Mahomes didn't like it. They let the clock run out. They're barking at each other, yelling at each other. Mahomes, Bieniemy, Andy Reid has to step in and basically tell Mahomes to calm down. This is a problem. That huge – remember that report that came out in the offseason after the Chiefs collapse against the Bengals that, they don't like each other and Bieniemy is not well respected within the organization, yada, yada, yada. The Chiefs downplayed it, said, oh, this isn't true, blah, blah, blah. And the outlet that published that took it down. I don't think Bieniemy and Mahomes like each other, man. I just don't. And that's a problem to me. They were barking at each other. And guess what? Just like in the Super Bowl when they barked before the half, the offense stalled in the second half. 14 points in the first half, 3 in the second half. It's impacted them twice now, those two not being on the same page. AFC title game, couldn't get the offense going after halftime. This game against the Colts, 3 points after halftime. Something's going on here with Eric Bieniemy and Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Who do you guys blame for the loss? I'm not blaming any one person, but the point is that this is multiple times now your $500 million quarterback and your offensive coordinator have visibly not gotten along. That's not good. That is not a good look at all. I don't know, man. This is something I'm going to monitor going forward here because I thought it was weird when Bieniemy came back after yet again not getting a head coaching job. I told you guys something's up with him at this point that he can't get a head coaching job. It's strange, man. I know he's an Andy Reid guy, but if it comes to a point where it's Mahomes or Bieniemy, Bieniemy's got to go. I mean, it's just that simple. So we'll keep an eye on it. I don't want to overreact too much, but I don't know, man. Really strange deal. Who do you blame for this loss? All right, True Classic Tees. Appreciate them for sponsoring our post-game show. What's cool about True Classic is if you buy in bulk, you can get a really, really good deal when you use promo code CHAT at trueclassictees.com/chat. They have a nice polo line as well. You can get 6-pack, 9-packs of T-shirts or polos. They also have shorts and jeans that they're launching soon as well. The shorts are already out. But look at this 9-pack, $13.88 per T-shirt. It's an absolutely fantastic deal. I've got some of their tees. I got a couple of polos I've been rocking here on the shows. What's cool about True Classic, the best fitting T-shirt for males of all sizes. You got a 6-pack, that 6-pack's going to be showing off. You got a beer gut like me, you're going to be looking all right as well. TrueClassicTees.com/chat. Feel comfortable, look good, and these shirts they're clean. They're just simple but comfortable, good-looking shirts. TrueClassicTees.com/chat. Link in the comments and in the description. Use promo code CHAT at checkout. All right, Travis Kelce, solid game, nothing crazy. 4 catches, 58 yards, did have a touchdown. He's still Travis Kelce. You'd like to have, more volume there, but still found the end zone, had 58 yards at the end of the day, so can't really bark too much. I thought JuJu Smith-Schuster had a good game. I was calling for him to get more involved than he was. 5 catches, 89 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire didn't run the ball well, but he did have 5 catches for 39 yards. 7 carries for 0 yards. I mean, I'm not saying – this is a team that, look, if they throw the ball 50 times a game, I'm fine with that. He did have a rushing touchdown, but got to have some semblance of a running game. Isaiah Pacheco wasn't much more effective. 3 for 9. Jarrett McKinnon, 7 for 20. Not great. I mean, just couldn't run the football. And, hey, credit to the Colts, but, I mean, this is just one of those frustrating ones where you're like, come on, man. Like, if you didn't play well, but if you make a couple kicks, you win this game. If you don't have some self-inflicted stuff, you don't do a stupid fake field goal, you walk away with the win. And sometimes on the road, it's just about winning. It doesn't matter how you do it. You just got to find a way. And they didn't. They didn't find a way to win. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot. The Colts just kept hanging around. Then all of a sudden, Matt Ryan puts a drive together. They win the game. So that's a frustrating one. I mean, come on. You hold the Colts to 259. You got to win that game. You sacked them 5 times. Come on. You got to find a way. And shout out to Nick Bolton, a couple of sacks at the linebacker position. L'Jarius Sneed had one. Carlos Dunlap, Frank Clark. Clark had his first sack of the year. But, look, Bolton stepped up. He continues to play well. No Willie Gay Jr. as he is suspended. Come on. You hold Jonathan Taylor to 71 yards. You sack Matt Ryan 5 times, and you lose this game? Come on, man. You got to take that game. If Taylor goes for 150 on you and you lose close, okay, fine, but that didn't happen. This is a disappointing loss. It's one loss. It's not a huge deal, but I don't like the end of the first half spatter between Mahomes and Bieniemy. That storyline is something to monitor. Like, they can keep saying, it's big personalities. Like, we're all family at the end of the day. But if it keeps happening, like, I don't know, man. I think that's a weird one. L'Jarius Sneed's playing well. Jalen Watson had 6 tackles. He had another breakup. Good for him, but this is just a team you should beat. I mean, it's simple. Now, it's the NFL. Teams are good. You're not going to win them all. Bills lost to the Dolphins today, but maybe the Dolphins are good. Tyreek Hill 3-0. Chiefs 2-1. Just saying. All right, next 5 games. Got to move on. At the Bucs. That's what makes this one important, man. You got at the Bucs. Raiders come to town. They're going to be desperate. They're 0-3. Bills after that. At the Niners. Titans at home, who played much better today. I mean, this is a game you should have won, man. And now, I don't think this team's in danger of not making the playoffs or anything like that. But really fumbled an opportunity to go 3-0. And if you start 3-0, you're a lock to make the playoffs. So definitely a big miss by Kansas City. Will the Chiefs win the AFC West? I'm still confident that they will. Type Y for yes. Type in for no. Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Sub for Chiefs Dubs. Hopefully they get one next week. Y for yes and for no. Hit that sub button. Chiefs lose 20-17. We'll see you next time here on the Chiefs Report.